Chelsea Dionisio. I'm the Midland University Women's Wrestling head coach, and we're here for Technique Tuesday. With me today is McKenna Schramm. Today we're gonna go over a drag series. So in order to get the drag, they can grab your wrist, you could grab their wrist, or they could post, and I like to do what I call the wash on, wash off for all you Karate Kid fans out there. So we just clip at the elbow, circle it around, and making sure that we aim for the armpit as we're dragging. That's one of the biggest things about a drag that's really important, is that when we do drag through, we want to aim for the armpit because the potential of us sliding down on their arm is really high. So if we were to slide down, at least we have a good amount of meat to pull through. Whereas if I would shoot for the elbow and I slide down to the wrist, I can't really get my drag here. So one of the main things that you want to make sure you do on your drag is that you shoot your hand to the armpit. So I grab the wrist, shoot my hand to the armpit, and as I'm pulling this through, I make sure I take a penetration step. I really want to make sure that I get into their zone, and you see how they open up right here? That's where I want to be in a drag, is where their body is completely open to my attacks. The first move that I'm going to show off of the drag is the one that I use the most. It's a pull down. So whenever my opponent is pressuring into me, I like to pull down, block this arm, and usually when they're pressuring, they'll fall down, and this is slow. And so we have to really make sure that our opponent is pressuring into us, because without the pressure, they wouldn't fall to the mat. So one of the things that I like to emphasize is making sure that we go up into the armpit, so that if we do fall down, we'll fall down somewhere around the elbow, because if we go for the bicep and we fall down, we wouldn't be able to drag right here. So I go for the armpit, I block the inside of her foot, down to the mat, and make sure I cover. The second move that I like to do off of my drag is a blast double. So whenever they post, I like to wash off, and when I drag through, it opens up the complete side of their body, perfect for my double. So I make sure that I take my penetration step. As I take my penetration step, I change levels, and I can just blast through their body like so. And here's the blast double full speed. And the third takedown that we're going to do is the opposite side single. So I usually start it from when the opponent grabs my wrist, and I like to fake the single so that they step forward. I come in for the single, bring it up, and I like to secure the ankle. I feel really in control here. And my favorite takedown from this, or finish I should say, is I like to crank down the knee as I circle my feet around into a backside double. And in freestyle from here, we can go straight into our leg lace, where we cup the knee, come into the legs, making sure we bundle them, and then making sure I run my feet to finish out the turn. And here's the opposite side single, full speed. So go for the fake, in for the single, pull up, crank down, double off. And this is what the series looks like in a drilling situation.